Okay, so as we're coming closer to the launch date of the ride, what are we, 60 days away, roughly 2 months? I guess it kind of depends on when you chose to watch this video. Either way, as we're coming closer, I figured I would let you, the audience, view not only why I choose to do this project, but how. This is what we call a shoestring budgeted movie, meaning this whole project is going to be completed and shot with the money that I collect from your generous donations on the website, from the money that I have in my pockets remaining after I pay my bills, and whatever money I can find on the parking lots and in couch cushions. That's what's called a shoestring budget. And for my friends who are in the film industry, you totally know the feeling. For those of you who have not shot a movie, it's tough. It really is. It oftentimes is a one-man show, kind of like this whole setup is right now. It doesn't matter though, because this whole project transcends the how. What's more important is the why. There are going to be some of you who watch this project because you want to see the photographic journey across Montana. There are others of you who have stumbled across this project because someone told you that there's some crazy guy who's going to drive an ATV across the state of Montana, which means over 1,000 miles on an ATV. You know, there are probably many reasons why, or many reasons out there why people are going to watch this project. I personally think it's rather unique because it is challenging on an emotional level as well as a physical level. I've got to outfit the bike. I've got to somehow figure out a way to strap cameras on. I've got to somehow plot my course across this state, taking into consideration gas mileage and how far I can go with one tank of gas. Remember, this is not a Harley or a Kawasaki street bike. This is an ATV with a 2-gallon tank. Now granted, I estimate I get about 35 miles to the gallon, especially at cruising speeds. But we're going to put that to the test. Over the next couple weeks, I'm going to outfit this bike to do even higher speeds, which means it'll be able to travel around 65 comfortably, meaning I'll be getting better gas mileage. I'm also going to be putting street tires on. I'm also going to be changing the front sprocket. I'm going to do a couple of specific things that you, the viewer, might find really interesting. And as I come closer to those days, and as I begin and have more opportunity to discuss why this project is going on, I feel like it's going to become that much more exciting, which again makes this whole thing rather unique. The project is exciting to me because I have no clear-cut destination. I'm simply a man in pain. I don't know how to fill this hole in my life that is the absence of my brother, that is the absence of my best friend, that is the absence of my mentor. And so I don't know what else I can do. I can't go find another brother. I can't go find another best friend like that, not easily. This takes a long time to heal that way. So instead, I've decided to take his four-wheeler. This is his four-wheeler that he bought brand new here in Montana when we first moved here. I decided to take his four-wheeler and embark on this journey in hopes that I find some sort of closure, in hopes that I begin to fill that hole that's in my heart. For those of you who are watching this project or watching this video because you also suffer, because you've lost somebody dear someone close to you in your life, whether it was a spouse or a brother or a sister or a grandparent or a mother or father or even a best friend, you can relate on that level. You know that there's a hole in your heart, that there's an absence in your life, a void that you have yet to figure out how to fill. That hole leads to depression and confusion and chaos, and it leads to a lot of bad things actually. And so I've decided to take all that energy, that negative, what is oftentimes negative energy, and channel it into a project, a challenging project. Challenging because it's typically a one-man show. Challenging because I don't have the money to do this. Challenging because we're talking physically about riding an ATV 1,000 miles. It's a challenge, but it's a positive challenge. And that's how I choose to fill this hole, or to begin to fill this hole. I'm no psychologist. I don't know what's going on in my head right now as far as coping with the pain or what is to be expected after such a great loss. But I do love studying life. And right now I can tell you that my life has gotten me to the point where I need to take this journey. I need to take that 1,000-mile ride. People have challenged or questioned my sanity, thinking you're really just putting yourself in harm's way. What was a tragedy could become a second tragedy. But I think it's actually more tragic to not fill that hole, to tell myself every day that I've lost my brother, I can't get my brother back, that he'll never be able to experience any of the experiences that I will be able to experience for the rest of my life. He will not be there beside me like he was once in the past. It's more tragic to have that hole and to choose not to do anything about it. I'd rather get off my couch and I'd rather embark on this journey, because to me, that's beginning to fill the hole. This is the project. Thank you for watching. Thank you for partaking in this journey. Thank you for telling me that I'm not alone, because it's one of the last things you really want to hear is that you're alone, especially at a time like this. Thank you for taking this journey with me. And I hope it does what it does for me, that it does for you as well. Maybe it answers questions for you. Maybe you can begin to see holes in your lives filled as well. Maybe you'll find the courage definitely, the optimism and the inspiration to get off your feet and do something big as well. This is just the beginning. It's not the end. Thanks for watching.